and welcome back to the channel. In this week's episode we're going to be reviewing a classic rifle. It's one of the first rifles I think that I fell in love with as a kid because it just looks awesome and there wasn't any other rifles around like this at all. And later in the 2000s or mid 2000s I would say, they got bought out by Air Arms. So if you can't guess what it is, we're going to get it on the table and have a look. Today's rifle on the table is a Falcon Raptor Light Hunter NF12, which is a bit of a mouthful really, isn't it? Now, they made different models of this. They did this in a single shot and they did it in a rotary magazine, which was, I think it was 8-shot magazine. This one doesn't have the original magazines with it. It's got some 3D printed magazines, which are actually 9-shot, which I personally think work a bit better in them. But we'll start at the butt and work to it at the end of the barrel. So overall length, it's a 12-inch barrel. I don't actually know the actual overall length of this, to be fair, but I probably should know that. That's pretty poor of me. But I do know it weighed about 2.5 kilogram, which gives its name of the Falcon Light Hunter. It's got a lovely, beautiful walnut skeleton stock on this one. I've only ever probably seen another stock as nice as that on a different model, to be fair, because it is a very nice one. It's got an adjustable butt pad. It's a thumb hole, and obviously a bolt action rifle. Now to cock the rifle, it's just lift the bolt up, pull it back and forward and down, and that cocks your rifle. It's got a 2-stage adjustable trigger on this with a safety catch on this side, which goes backwards and forwards just at the side of the trigger. This one's actually been fitted with sling studs, which I don't know why, because you could probably carry this rifle around all day and it wouldn't matter at all because it is light as anything. It's got fitted with it's got on it an 11mm dovetail rail, so you can fit your mounts to it. This one's fitted with a Simmons Whitetail Classic. Now these little scopes, they look pretty cool on these, I think. So, you know, I think it's a 1.5 by 5 by 20, 25, I think, is it? I'm just going to look at that actually, because that has actually got me, by 20, sorry, not 25. So yeah, 1.5 by 5 by 20. This rifle, for its age, was actually fitted with one of the earliest quick fill system designs that I've seen, which is this here. So she's got an integrated silencer and quick fill. The quick fill port was quite ahead of its time actually. You twist around, plugs in, you fill her up and twist again. Now it's not fitted with a gauge, this rifle, but you're looking at around about 40 consistent shots. This one, I'm being told, has been fitted with a lane regulator, so you're getting about probably 10 more shots out of it, if that. It fills up to a 190 bar fill, and yeah, you get your 40 consistent shots. So other than looking a beautiful little rifle for its age, I'm going to spin it round and we're going to do the normal Barrett 8s, QYS and JSBs out at 30 yards and see what kind of groupings we get. And once again, guys, I'm just going to apologise before we get into this for everybody. There is no camera footage of the target because the GoPro got broke and I still haven't got another one yet, but I am working on getting another one so you can see what's happening downrange. These are the 3D printed magazines. These are from SMW, and I believe the guy over in Hull makes these. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but they're quite a reliable little magazine and they're not bad built, and they've got a little O-ring in so your pellet don't fall all the way through like the old ones did. And it's on a spring, so it obviously you shoot your pellet and it takes you around to the next one. So let's get some JSBs in here and then we'll have some shots. We're going to have the first 9 shots with the JSB 8.44s, 4.52s, I think they are. 4.52s, yeah. And we'll see what kind of group we get at 30. that's your lot. So we'll fill it back up with QAS, and I'm going to go for the QAS streamlines in 8.48s. We'll have 9 shots with these at 30 and see what kind of group we get with these. That's it. So now we'll go for the bar 8s, fill up and go for the bar 8s. We'll try the bar 8s, 8.44 grains, see what kind of group we'll get with these. And then what we'll do after this is I'll recharge it back up and we'll give her a quick chrono and see how good the lane regulator is with the best pellet, the best grouping pellet. Right, guys, so that's it. So we'll get the card in and we'll have a look. Right, so the results for the NF12 Raptor Light Hunter. 30 yards. So yeah, accurate. JSBs, back QAS are all, all under a thumbnail, I'd say. But once again, the Barrett 8s, Barrett 8s is the winner. So what we'll do now is we'll fill the mag up again, and we'll get her over the chrono and see if see how consistent this lane regulator is. Like I said, you only get about 40 shots because it's only a really tiny cylinder. But I suppose when you go out hunting, you're not going to shoot 40 things, really, are you? I mean, probably maybe rat hunting is probably going to be the most thing. But I think what I'd do is I'd just take a little best fittings weekender bottle with me just to give her a quick charge up if that were the case. So yeah, I'll load the magazine up with the bar 8s and we'll get her on a chrono. Right, so we'll got the bar 8s in now. We'll obviously get her over the chrono and see what she's like. 9.9, 9.8, 9.9, 9.7, 9.9, 9.8. Right, so yeah, she's pretty consistent at around 9 point, just under 10 foot-pound, which, for an older gun, yeah, it's not bad. So I'm quite happy with that. It's quite consistent. Right, so my verdict on the Falcon Light Hunter, guys, it's going to get 7.5, maybe possibly an 8, but closer to 7.5. With it being an old gun, obviously there's no fill gauge on it, and the silencer's not very quiet, but I know you can swap these out for different ones because Best Fittings make an adapter for that, so you can put another silencer. I know someone else down at the club's got one that's got a Best Fittings on it. It's got a HW silencer on it, and yeah, it's super quiet. All you can hear is obviously the twang of the spring in there. It's lovely and light. You're going to carry it around this all day. You're not going to, not going to worry about that. So, it's beautiful and light little gun. Shot count, that's probably another downfall on it. If you got it down at the range, you're going to be constantly filling it up after 3-4 mags. Power wise, 10 foot-pound, you could probably get it doing about 11, just around about 11 and a half if if I got it played, tuned, well, not tuned, if I sent it away to the gunsmith, he'd probably put it back up there, but, it is what it is. Looks wise, if it's just on looks alone, this is going to get a 15 out of 10. This looks like Megan Fox, and it is absolutely stunning. So, yeah, that's definitely on looks wise. But, yeah, I do like it. It's a classic gun. What more can you say? There's a lot of lovers for these. I think that I really wish that Air Arms would have not discontinued this range and kept on making Falcons because they did have quite a big following and they are quite they are an accurate gun. I think they use Walther barrels. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. So yeah, it's got a Walther barrel on it. But yeah, let's start a petition to get Air Arms to start bringing Falcons back as well. But yeah, Thanks for watching, guys. It means a lot to me, and obviously supporting the channel really does mean a lot to me. Really enjoying doing this, and hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy doing it. Thanks to our sponsors, More Edges and Night Hunting Wear, for supporting the channel as well. So I shall see you all in the next one. Cheers, guys.